Hello students, we are studying 10th algebra chapter number 1, linear equations in two variables. We already completed 4 practice set till 1.4. Now we are going to study the last practice set from this chapter, practice set 1.5. Now in this particular practice set, we have to study or we have to solve the examples similar to the previous practice set, but here only difference is here that here word problems we have to solve. So in this practice set word problems are given and we have to solve by same method by preparing first simultaneous equations, and by solving that simultaneous equations we get the answer. So let's see the questions. So question number 1 is, so read the question number 1. Two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the numbers. Now in these questions we are given with two conditions in a single question. So by using that two conditions we have to prepare first two simultaneous equations, and by solving that equations we get the answer. So read question again. So two numbers differ by 3. So here two numbers are there and they differ by 3. So for this type of question we have to consider that two numbers in two variables. We can take x and y. So that x and y should be your two numbers. Now the first condition is here that two numbers differ by 3, that is their difference is 3, that is greater number and minus smaller number, their subtraction is 3. So here we have to consider first the greater number and the smaller number. For example, we can consider suppose greater number is x and smaller number is suppose y. Then this is our first condition, that is two number differ by 3. So we can write equation, that is x, suppose greater number, so x minus y and is equal to 3. So this is our first condition. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. So from this the second condition start, and second condition is given, that is sum of twice smaller number. Suppose we take smaller number as a y, so twice the smaller number, so we have to take twice y, and its sum with thrice greater number, so sum plus and thrice greater number is x, so 2y plus 3x, and this is equal to, in condition this sum is given, that is sum is 19. So this is our second condition. So like this we have to prepare the equations first and then we have to solve that equations. Okay, so we get easily the answer. So find the question is find the numbers, that numbers we consider as x and y. So we have to find the values of x and y. So see the solution of this question. So let the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. So greater number we consider as x and smaller as a y. Then according to the first condition, so we studied here first condition is two numbers differ by 3. So condition is that greater number minus smaller number is equal to 3. So according to first condition we can write the equation, and that equation is x minus y is equal to 3. So this is our first equation. Okay, according to the first condition. Then according to second condition, so this was our second condition. So according to second condition, the sum of twice smaller number, that is smaller number is y and twice of this is 2y, and thrice the greater number, so thrice greater number is x, so thrice x and twice y, their sum is 19. So this is our equation number 2. So thus we have two equations 1 and 2. Now the remaining part is we have to solve that simultaneous equations and find the answers of, or find the values of x and y. Now next part we know well. So in equation 1 there is x minus y is equal to 3, and in equation 2 3x plus 2y equal to 19. So we have to make one of the coefficient equal. So if we multiply the equation number 1 by 2, then we get here coefficient of variable y as a 2, that is 2y, and in second equation 2y is there. So we have to multiply equation 1 by 2, so we get the equation that is x minus y is there, so 2x minus 2y, and is equal to, here equal to 3 is there, so 3 into 2 become 6. So this is our equation number 3. Okay, now see equation number 3 and equation number 2. So in both equations coefficient of y is same, that is 2, and signs are opposite, plus 2y, and in third equation minus 2y. So we have to add two equations because signs are same. So add equations, equation number 2 and equation number 3. So 3x plus 2y equal to 19, and third equation is 2x minus 2y equal to 6. So this plus 2y and minus 2y get cancelled. 3x plus 2x become 5x, and 19 plus 6 become 25. Now from this we can get easily the value of x. So x is equal to this 25 as it is, and this 5 become divided to 25. So 25 divided by 5, so x is equal to 5. So thus we get value of x. Now we have to calculate value of y. So we have to put this value of x in one of the equation. So let's find the value of y. So substitute this x equal to 5 in equation number 1. So equation number 1 was x minus y equal to 3. So as we know x is equal to 5, so 5 minus y equal to 3. So we get 5 and minus 3, that plus 3 to the left side become minus 3, and this minus y to the right side become plus y. So 5 minus 3, y equal to 2. So thus we get values of x and y. Y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 5. And we know, we consider the numbers as x and y. So x is greater number and y is smaller number. So thus we get two numbers, that is greater number and smaller number. So the required numbers are 5 and 2. So this is the answer of our question. Okay, so thus we complete the first question. Then second question. Now second question is complete the following. Now this is question based on the activity. So see the question here. First box there is, I am a rectangle. So it says that it is a rectangle and the sides of rectangle are given. So this larger side, these two, these are the lengths of rectangle, and these two are the breadth of rectangle. Find the values of x and y and find my perimeter and area. So as this is rectangle, we have to find perimeter of rectangle and area of rectangle. Okay, so see the solution. Opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Now we know this theorem about rectangle. The opposite sides of rectangle are always equal. That is, this opposite sides, this 4x minus y, and this upper side 2x plus y plus 8. So these two sides should be equal, and these two sides 2y and x plus 4, this should be equal. So take these two sides first. So 2x plus y plus 8, and this should be equal to 4x minus y. So by solving this we get here this 8 as it is, and this 2x and y transfer to the right side. So 8 equal to this 4x as it is, this 2x become minus to right side, then minus y as it is, and this plus y become minus y. So we get here this 8 equal to 4x minus 2x and minus 1y and minus 1y, minus minus plus is there, addition takes place, addition become 2 and sign of both, so minus 2y. So thus we get minus 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. Now there is common factor 2, so we can divide equation by 2. So dividing both sides of equation by 2, we get here x minus y and is equal to 4. So this is our equation number 1. Then according to again condition, these two sides are also equal, that is 2y and x plus 4, these are also equal because these are opposite sides of rectangle. So x plus 4 and is equal to 2y. So write this in this formula. So x minus this 2y become minus to left side and is equal to this plus 4 transfer to right side, then become minus 4. So x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. So this is our equation number 2. So now we have to solve these two equations, first equation and second equation, and our first question is there, find the values of x and y. So by solving these two equations we will get the values of x and y. Now see what is same coefficient, which is the same coefficient in two equation. So x minus y equal to 4 and x minus 2y equal to minus 4, that is coefficient of x is equal, both have one coefficient, but signs are same, that is plus sign. So here we have to subtract this equation. So subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So write equation 1 first, x minus y equal to 4 and minus equation second, so x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. Now there is sign changes, that is sign of x is plus, so change by changing it become minus, 2y has minus, so this become plus, and 4 has minus, that become plus. Now see this plus x and this minus x get cancelled, then this minus y, that is minus 1y, and here plus 2y now after sign change, so plus 2y and minus 1y, that is 2 minus 1, so this become 1, and here y is there, so 2y minus 1y is equal to 1y, or we can directly write here y, 1y or y. So this y is equal to, now see here plus 4 and after sign change this also become plus, so plus 4 and plus 4, so 4 plus 4 become 8. So value of y we get y is equal to 8. Okay, so thus we get y equal to 8. Now put this value of y in one of the equation, we get value of x. So we know now y is equal to 8. So substitute this value of y in equation number 1. So we get equation 1 was x minus y is equal to 4. So x minus y is 8. So x minus 8 is equal to 4. X is equal to minus 8 become plus 8, and therefore x is equal to 12. So thus we get the answer of first question, that is find values of x and y. So we get value of x 12 and value of y as 8. Then the next question was find the perimeter and find the area of rectangle. Okay, so now we have to find perimeter and area of rectangle. So for that we have to calculate the length and breadth of rectangle. So length of rectangle is, one of the length is 4x minus y. So put the values of x and y. So x is 12 and y is 8. So 4 into 12 minus 8, 4 into 12 become 48 and minus 8, so 48 minus 8, this become 40. Then calculate breadth. So breadth, one of the breadth was 2y, so 2 into 8, this becomes 16. So the breadth of rectangle is 16 and length of rectangle is 40. Now from this length and breadth we can calculate easily both perimeter as well as area also. Now the perimeter of rectangle. Now perimeter of rectangle has formula 2 into length plus breadth. So put the values 2 into, in bracket, length is 40, breadth is 16. So 2 into 56. So thus we get 2 into 56, 112. Unit is not given, so we are writing here unit. So perimeter of rectangle is 112 units. Then we have to calculate area of rectangle also. So area of rectangle is equal to, formula is length into breadth. So length is 40, breadth is 16. So area of rectangle is equal to, here multiplication of this 40 into 16, 16 4s are 64. So this becomes 640 square units. Area, unit of area is square unit. So thus we find the answers of these three questions, that is x and y and perimeter and area. So value of x is 12, value of y is 8, perimeter of rectangle is 112 units and area is 640 square units. Okay, so this is our question number 2. Then next question, question number 3. So read the question. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. If we double the age of father and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. Find their present ages. So here also two conditions are given. So this is first condition till the 70, and this second condition start from this, and here is the second condition. So from these two conditions we have to make the equations first, and then we can find the values of x and y. So let the present ages of father and son be x years and y years. We can alter also. We can take father's age as a y and son's age as a x also. So here we consider father's age as a x years and son's age as a y years. Now according to the first condition, now read first condition in question first. The sum of father's age and twice age of his son. So here we have to make addition of father's age and son's age, but son's age we have to take as a twice. So according to this condition, father's age is x and son's age is y, but twice the son's age, so twice y, and this is equal to 70. So this is our equation number 1. Second condition, now second condition is double the age of father. So if we double the age of father, we get twice x, and add it to the age of his son. So add to age of son, so son's age is y, so twice x plus y, and their addition become 95. So this is equal to 95. So this is equation number 2. So thus we prepared two equations easily. First equation, x plus 2y equal to 70. Second equation, 2x plus y equal to 95. Now the remaining part is solve these two equations, we get answer. So if we see the both equations, the coefficient is not equal, so we have to make coefficient equal. So we can multiply this equation number 1 by 2, then we get here 2x 4y, and this 70 into 2 140. So by multiplying equation 1 by 2, we get this equation number 3. 2x plus 4y is equal to 140. Now consider equation second and equation third. Now 2x are equal, sign are same, plus, so we have to subtract the equation. So subtract equations 2 and 3, so 2 from 3. So write equation number 3 first. 2x plus 4y equal to 140, and second equation 2x plus y is equal to 95. Now sign changes, here sign become minus 2x minus y minus 95. So plus 2x and minus 2x get cancelled. then 4y minus y, that is y is nothing but 1y, so 4y minus 1y, this become 3y, and is equal to 140 and minus 95. So 140 minus 95, we have to do this subtraction. So here remaining is 5, then here remaining is 4, and here 1 get cancelled, so 0. So subtraction is 45. So 3y is equal to 45. Then this 3 become divided to 45, so 45 divided by 3, and answer become 15. So y is equal to 15. So thus we get value of y is equal to 15. Now substitute this value of y in one of the equation, we get value of x. So substituting this value in equation number 1, so thus we get here x plus 2y, so y is 15, so 2 into 15 is equal to 70. This is our equation 1. So x plus 30 is equal to 70. So this 30 become minus to the right side, so x equal to 70 minus 30, and 70 minus 30 is 40. So thus we get x is equal to 40. So the present ages, we consider present age of father as x and present age of son as y, and we have the values. X is equal to 40, so father's age is 40 and son's age is 15 years. So the present ages of father and son are 40 years and 50 years respectively. Okay, so thus we complete here question number 3. So now we are taking question number 6. So the questions, question number 4 and question number 5 will be for homework for you. We'll take question number 6 from this practice set, or last question of this practice set. So read the question. Again same question, two conditions are there and we have to find the values. So question is, out of 1900 kilometer we shall travel some distance by bus and some by the aeroplane. Bus travels with average speed 60 km per hour and the average speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour. It takes 5 hours to complete the journey. Find the distance we shall travel by bus. Okay, so in this question we understand that the two conditions are given. First, the we shall traveled total distance, that is 1900 kilometers. So some of this distance we shall travel by bus and some distance travel by aeroplane. So here this should be our first statement, that is distance travel by bus and distance travel by the aeroplane. We have to consider that as x and y. So here we consider, let the distance we shall travel by bus be x kilometer and by aeroplane be y kilometer. Then according to the first condition, so here is the first condition, that is total distance is 1900 kilometer. So and we consider here distance travel by bus is x and distance travel by aeroplane is y. So this total distance, so addition of these two become 1900. So from first condition we get the equation number 1, that is x plus y is equal to 1900. Okay, then we have to write equation of from second condition. So the speed of bus and the aeroplane is given. So average speed of bus is 60 km per hour and speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour, and the total time is given. So total time taken for the journey is 5 hours. So we have to find first time by bus, time taken by bus and time taken by aeroplane, but time is not given, speed is given. So we have to convert the formula of speed. So we know the formula of speed is equal to, so speed is equal to, here I write the formula. So speed is equal to distance and divided by time. So we have to convert this formula time equal to, so we get time equal to distance divided by speed. Okay, now we have to calculate time taken by bus as well as time taken by aeroplane. So time required to cover x kilometer by bus is equal to, so here is equal to distance traveled by bus is x and speed of bus is 60 kilometer per hour, so divided by 60. So time taken by bus is x upon 60 hours. Then time taken by aeroplane is equal to distance traveled by aeroplane is y and speed of aeroplane is 700. So time taken by aeroplane is y upon 700 hours. So thus we get time by bus and time by aeroplane. Now we know total time taken by Vishal is 5 hours. So we have to add these two. So time taken by bus and time taken by aeroplane, and this addition is equal to 5 hours. So this is our second equation. So we write this equation. So according to the second condition, we have this equation. So x upon 60, this is time taken by bus, and y upon 700 is time taken by aeroplane, and this is equal to 5 hours. So this is equal to 5. Now simplify this one. So equalize the denominator. Here denominator is 60, denominator is 700 for y. So equalize this by cross multiplying. So multiply by 700 to x and multiply by 60 to y. So 700x plus 60y and divided by 60 into 700. This is equal to 5. Now this 60 into 700 is divided to this left side, become multiplied to the right side to the 5. So the next step becomes 700x plus 60y is equal to 5 into 60 into 700. Okay, now we can divide by common factor, that is 10 to the both sides of equations. Suppose here we write separately. So 700x, here we can divide this by 10 plus 60y, so this is also divided by 10. So this is left side, we solve first left side. So this 700 divided by 10 becomes 70x and plus 60 divided by 10 becomes 6y. So this become left side, 70x plus 6y. So this here 70x plus 6y, and then divide right side. So right side is 5 into 60 into 700. So this divide by 10. So if we divide this, 5 2s are 10. So then 2 here, 3s are 6 and 0. So 30 into 700. So 3 7s are 21 and this total 3 zeros. So 21,000. So this is right side. So here is the right side, 21,000. So thus we get this equation, 70x plus 6y is equal to 21,000 after dividing both sides by 10. Now we have to consider equation 1 and equation 2. So here in equation 2, 70x and 6y, and in equation 1, now see equation 1 is here, x plus y is equal to 900. So here x has coefficient 1, y has 1. So we have to equalize one of the coefficient. Okay, so to equalize coefficient of y, here we have to multiply equation 1 by 6. So we get equation 1. Equation 1 was x plus y and is equal to 1900. So this was equation 1. So by multiplying by 6, so this becomes 6x plus 6y, and this 1900 into 6, 19 into 6, 114 and 0 0. So thus we get this equation. This is our equation number 3. Now in equation 3 and equation 2, the coefficient of y is same, that is 6y 6y, sign is plus plus, so we have to subtract these equations. Okay, then subtract these equations, equation 3 from equation 2. So write these two equations first, then do the sign changes, then subtraction. So this plus 6y minus 6y get cancelled, 70x and minus 6x is equal to 64x, and 21,000 minus 11,400, subtraction become 9,600. Now this 64 become divide to this side, so divide this one, so 9,600 and divided by 64, so we can divide by 16, so 16 fours are 64, and here 16 6 are 96 and 0 0, so thus we get 600 divided by 4, and if we divide this 600, so 4 ones are 4, remaining 2, 0 become 20, 4 5s are 20 and this 0, so thus we get answer 150. So x is equal to 150. And what is x? We consider first. So here, see here, x is the distance we shall traveled by bus, and this distance is x. And question was same. Question is here, find distance we shall travel by bus. So we shall distance traveled by bus is x, and we get the value of x. So value of x is 150. So we shall travel distance by bus is 150 kilometer. Okay, if we are asked that find distance traveled by aeroplane, then we have to calculate value of y. Okay, but question is not there, so question was find distance traveled by bus by Vishal, so that distance become 150 kilometer. So this is about this question. So thus we complete this chapter, first chapter, linear equations in two variable. Total 5 practice sets are there, so we tried to take almost all questions, so the remaining questions will be for your homework. In this practice set, question number 4 and 5 are for homework. Okay, so do study of this chapter and solve the questions on your own. Okay, so here we complete chapter number 1, linear equations in two variable.